Hello, everybody. This is Sharonda, and today is Saturday, which is December the 18th. And as I mentioned previously, that I was going to continue with my chakra presentations. And so I am going to conclude the seven chakras presentation with the last chakra that I'm going to go over, which is the base and root chakra. So I'm going to do that today. So give me just a moment. Let me proceed to share my screen. Okay, so the base chakra is also known as the root chakra, and we're going to proceed with that information now for the presentation. So what is the base chakra? Well, it's the energy field of the body, which is located near the sacrococcus joint at the bottom of the spine. What it does is it regulates the lower back and coccus. It includes the adrenal glands, blood, skeleton, feet, knees, hips, teeth, nails, the rectum area, as well as the spine. It is also associated with physical stability, security, self-sufficiency, responsibility for self. You will often find that this base root chakra is also associated with the color of red. Okay, so what are some of the signs and symptoms of an unbalanced or imbalanced base chakra? Well, the emotional signs, you may have worry, restlessness, insecurity, impatience, greediness, excessive anger, and aggression. Some of the physical signs of an imbalanced base or root chakra entails a lower, if there's some lower back pain, and I'm sorry if I got back up here too many times. It's supposed to be pain. So let's see if we can get that. Okay. All righty. Okay, so lower back pain, also arthritis, arthritic pain, and oftentimes that includes, inflammation of the joints, immune system problems, constipation, eating disorders, sciatica, and sciatica. For those who may not be too familiar of a lot of the terms, that's in reference to nerve pain, typically in the leg area. That's what that is, okay? So this is indicative of an imbalanced base or root chakra. So how do you balance the root or base chakra? Well, physical activity such as exercise or dance may be helpful. As I mentioned in previous presentations on the chakra, it did not get on this screen. Yoga may be something that can be beneficial, or even just stretching. You have to do what's within reasonable means for yourself, okay? If it needs to be modified, if you are into some type of exercise or dance program, that will be beneficial as well, okay? So nutrition, you want to have more of a plant-based diet. You want to incorporate more fruits and vegetables, red fruits and vegetables in your diet, such as strawberries, cherries, kidney beans, red salmon, to name a few. It does not hurt to incorporate more red, and I didn't get that in the presentation. If you want to bring in more red things into your environment, such as, changing out your colors scheme within your room or your bathroom to red, bringing in roses that are red, or fabrics that are red, or incorporating more red tones in your wardrobe would be beneficial as well. So in terms of physicality, a long hot bath, with essential oils may be beneficial to assisting with balancing of the root or base chakra. Meditation and visualization. So, you could just sit back and take some slow, deep breaths and just imagine yourself in a good, nice environment, whether that be in a church setting, whether that be on the sea or at the beach, near the sea or the ocean, whether that be, just in a nice quiet area, in a darkness or stillness, maybe best, or in a hot shower, whichever works for your liking. And just take some slow, deep breaths. Does not hurt to, while you are performing your meditation and visualization, to get out you some nice fragrances or some essential oils, and just proceed to, put them on a bridge of your nose, under your eye area, and just take some slow, deep breaths. You will begin to see the good sensibility, how it elevates your mood. And when you have a good mood, you're in a good mood and good elevation, it does a lot to the spirit. And once you get the spirit in balance, a lot of those things emotionally and physically will have to dissipate. So this is you diffusing away those negative spirits, okay, or that negativity, that negative energy. Because oftentimes, no matter what religion or belief system you are in, we all would feel some type of way when we are, have to deal with something that is unpleasant, whether it's visually, um, sense of smell wise, or sound, or even, taste. It's not pleasant. And so oftentimes we have to get ourselves in a mode to, kind of get that positive energy flow back going, back flowing, to balance whatever chakras. And this is not just for the base or the root chakra. This is pretty much going to be, similar across all chakras, because as I mentioned, there are 7 different chakras. This is the last chakra that I'm working on this morning or this afternoon, which is the root and base. They're one and the same. Some websites you may find them refer to it as root. Some you may find them refer to it as base. Okay, so the root and the base chakra are one and the same. Okay, so in terms of affirmations, you may want to say some affirmations. These are little phrases or quotes that are very enlightening and positive sentences or phrases that can upbeat your spirits and get you in a nice, good mood. Whether you look at some verses within the Bible, or a poem, a good poem. Even you may want to write down some good verses, or journal, some affirmations, but that would be beneficial in instilling positivity within you. And when you are positive and filled with positivity, you will see how it will manifest in the physical. Connecting with nature, okay? And I left out with here as well, so let me get that. Okay, connecting with nature, walk barefoot in the grass, or you can even, get off into gardening if, that may not be something that's your forte, but, incorporating more plants, in your environment. That not only does it help with, the cleansing of the environment, but it helps put you in connection with nature. Okay. So, we're going to proceed with the wisdom cards, and let me go over those now. And it did not get on this slide, so I just want to add, meditation, visualization, affirmations, all ties in together if you are wanting to, get your spine in line, because it does mention about the spine and the caucus area. So You know, even if you do some yoga or Pilates or whatever the case may be, that can also help with alignment of this base chakra, because I do feel like the base chakra has a lot to do with the foundation. It has a lot to do with posturing. So you want to make sure you are, you know, performing good posture by sitting upright. And if you have good posture, it can assist with, you know, pretty much the whole system of the body. You know, posturing has a lot to do with the positioning of the organs, so you'll be able to breathe properly if you posture yourself in an appropriate upright position. Okay, and that in itself will change your mood. It will. Okay, so we're going to begin with the root and base chakra wisdom cards. So card one says self-sufficiency. By finding material security without materialistic, I would gain satisfaction, stability, and inner strength. I am resourceful. I put in the effort to be responsible for supplying fundamental needs in my life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I take responsibility for where I now find myself in life as I move forward. I get in touch with and trust my innate wisdom, which tells me that I will be provided with all I need. The second wisdom card speaks on courage and faith. I embrace courage, faith, and adaptability as they are needed for me to overcome my fear of change or of the future. I regularly remind myself to be positive and open to possibilities, knowing that I am the creator of my own destiny. Okay. I embrace the warrior within me. I remind myself to be a warrior, not a worrier. I am not a victim. Okay. I feel the fear and I do it anyway. I am ready and eager to move forward. Now, this wisdom card is in relation to patience. I observe in nature, growth takes time. As I observe in nature, growth takes time, okay? This is a time for reflection, persistence, and surrender as things unfold at their own pace. I remain calm and tolerant during any challenging times. I develop quiet hope and expectations based on trust, both in myself and a higher power. Instinct. I trust that my instincts are correct and I let my natural intuitive feelings guide me forward. I will know what I need to do and how to respond with wisdom to situations that come my way. I have an innate desire to be of service in life. As I tap into this feeling, I will know what service I am called to do. I believe in myself. So I like to say that I have a good instinct. And for those out there, I'm pretty sure most people know what instinct is. Instinct is the ability to pick up on the intentions of others. This is another form of saying discernment. And let me just pull up the word. And we'll get the definition going here. But that's basically what that card was in representation of in terms of instinct. So it's an innate, typically fixed pattern of behavior in animals in response to certain stimuli. But that's not applicable to this situation. It says imbued or filled with a quality, especially a desirable one. So it's impulse, is the ability, in other words, it's the ability to discern ultimately in a different context. Okay. Okay. Independence. I know what my needs are and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for and I pursue it. I am not waiting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. So we have this wisdom card, which is in regards to responsibility. I plant myself on solid ground by consistently taking responsibility and having personal accountability for all that I do. I allow others to depend on me being responsible. My actions speak louder than my words. I rise above excesses and overindulgences as I forgive myself for my past indiscretions. I know I could not have acted in a more evolved way than I was able to do at the time. So the last chakra, wisdom chakra card for the root and base chakra. This is building a strong foundation because, as I mentioned, it mentions about the spine and security and things of that nature. So the root and the base chakra, as the spine is for the body, it's the founding block. It's the foundation. Okay. I create stability and security by adequately providing myself with the basic needs of a healthy life, such as shelter, food, water, and clothing. I use my creativity to build a strong foundation, as this is essential. This is an essential key to my survival and growth. The more inner and outer stability I have, the more grounded and fulfilling my life will be or become. I respect myself and take care of my physical body by nurturing and nourishing it. My body tells me what it needs. Okay. So that is pretty much it in terms of the presentation that I have for the root and base chakra. So I have completed all of the chakras for those who are out there that may be viewing in or will be viewing in or will be listening in. You're more than welcome to go over the presentations that I have on my Holistic Health podcast, as well as my YouTube, which is under my name, the Holistic Health Approach of the of all the 7 chakras. Okay. So until then, you have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.